Hi everyone, welcome back to the Lavanya Chemistry classes. In this session, we are going to discuss these topics. First one is coordination sphere and coordination number and oxidation states and effective atomic number. How to calculate effective atomic number, that is EAN. This topics is from D&F block elements grade 12. Before we are going to discuss these topics, I request all of you friends, please subscribe my channel. Now moving to the topic, what is coordination sphere? What is coordination sphere? The central atom and the ligands are directly attached to it or collectively termed as the coordination sphere. Okay students, the coordination sphere is the central atom and ligands. These two are directly attached to it. So, collectively termed as the coordination sphere. Okay students, for example, look at an example, CONH3 6 times Cl3. It is a complex molecule. The coordination sphere is written inside square brackets or called as coordination sphere. The coordination sphere is inside the square brackets. CO and NH36 is the coordination sphere. So coordination sphere, the central atom and CO is the central atom and ammonia NH3 is the ligands. CO is the central atom and ligands are NH3 6. So these 6 ligands are attached with, that means the directly attached to the central atom. These are represented in square brackets, inside the square brackets. And ligands are 6. That number, the number of ligands are termed as a coordination number. Okay students, what is coordination number? The number of ligands are termed as a coordination number. And Cl3, what is Cl3? What is Cl3? These are counter ions. Okay students, Cl3 is the outside the square brackets. Cl3, these ions are counter ions. Okay students, counter ions. Are you understood? CO and H3 and Cl3. So I draw a square. The CO and NH36, these entities are inside the square brackets, that is termed as a coordination sphere or coordination entity. Coordination sphere are also called it as coordination entity. In this, what are coordination entities? CO, central atom, and ligands are coordination entities. Okay students. CO and NH3 6 times. These are represented in like this. And the part outside the square bracket or called it as ionization sphere. The part remaining counter ions or ionization sphere. Inside, outside the square brackets are termed as a ionization sphere, and inside the sphere coordination sphere. Outside the sphere ionization sphere. This central atom is non-ionizable. These are coordination entities. The species present in the coordination sphere are non-ionizable. The species present in the coordination sphere are non-ionizable. The species present in the ionization sphere are ionizable. That is the coordination number, the coordination sphere. Okay. Next one is how to identify the complex ions and counter ions in the following species. Okay students, how to identify complex ions and counter ions in the following species. Look at here, these are example. We are identify complex ion, which is counter ion, and which is complex ion. Okay, the first one is K4FeCN6. In this, which is complex ion FeCN6, is a complex ion and counter ions are K plus. This is anion and K plus and cation. So the charge is -4. And next one, CONH3 5 times Cl, and outside the sphere Cl2. So CONH3 5 times Cl, these are complex ion, these are in coordination sphere, and counter ions are Cl minus. And next one, platinum and H3 4 times and platinum Cl4. In these two complex ions are there, platinum and H3 4 times and H3 4 times and platinum chloride. These are complex ions and these are inside the square brackets, so we are called it as coordination sphere. Coordination sphere containing central atom and ligands. And next one is Cu, copper, and H3 4 times SO4. In this complex ion, which is complex ion, inside the square brackets is represents the complex ion, and outside the coordination sphere is represented as counter ions. So Cu and H3 4 times, the charge is +2, it is a complex ion, and SO4 -2 is a sulfate ion, is a counter ion. And next one is like this, coordination number. What is coordination number? What is coordination number? The number of atoms of the ligands that are directly bonded to the central atom or ion by coordinate bonds is known as coordination number of the metal atom or ion. That is called it as coordination number. Once again I repeat to students, the number of atoms of the ligands are directly bonded to the central atom or ion, coordinate bonds are known as coordination number. And for example, let's look at this example, Ni and H3 4 times Cl2. Ammonia is a ligand, so the number of ligands are 4, that represents coordination number 4. Coordination number is 4. And second one is K2 Pt Cl6. In this, the inside the square brackets, the ligands are chlorine ions. So the how many chlorine atoms are there? 6 chlorine atoms. So the coordination number is 6. And next example, AgCN2. AgCN2. So the coordination number is 2 because the number of ligands are 2. And next example, look at here. See this. How many? The coordination number is 4. The coordination number is 4 because the ligands are 4. The number of ligands are 4. That's why the coordination number is 4. And next example, look at this example, FeCO5. FeCO5. In this, carbon monoxide is a ligand. That means C, big O represents oxide, carbon monoxide, and small o. C, small o represents cobalt ion. So carbon monoxide is a ligand. So the coordination number is 5 because the number of ligands are 5. These are the coordination number. And next one is, what is oxidation state? How to calculate oxidation states? The oxidation state, it is a number which represents the electric charge on the central atom of a complex ion, that is termed as a oxidation state. The number, it is a number. Oxidation state is a number. It represents the electric charge on the central atom of a complex ion. Okay students, So for example, the oxidation number of given complex ions FeCN6 minus 4 and CONH3 6 3 plus and NaCO 4 times. So the oxidation state is plus 2 and the oxidation state of this complex ion is plus 3 and third one is 0 because it is a number which represents the electric charge on the central atom. So the ferrous oxidation state is plus 2 and cobalt oxidation state is plus 3 and nickel is 0. Okay students, these are the oxidation state of these complex ions. And also the oxidation state of for example, how to calculate oxidation number of the underlined atom in the following ions or molecules. So look at here, K4FeCN6. In this central atom, the oxidation state is to be X. We are calculating ferrous oxidation state. So the number of potassium ions are 4. The oxidation state of ferrous ion should be to be X. And number of cyanide ions are 6. These are ligands. So 4 into oxidation number of K plus X plus 6 oxidation number of ligands, that equal to 0. There is no charge, that represents that equal to 0. The complex ion having no charge, that equal to 0. So 4x. The oxidation number of potassium is plus 1 and ferrous oxidation state X 6. Oxidation number of cyanide ions are minus 2. So X is equal to plus 2. So the ferrous oxidation state is plus 2. And next one is AgCN2 2 minus 2. This complex ion carrying minus 2 charge. So that equal to 2 minus 2. We are calculating oxidation state of silver to be X. So X plus 2 cyanide ions are there. So 2 ligands, the cyanide ion oxidation number is minus 1. So X plus 2 into oxidation state of cyanide ion, that equal to whole complex ion charge is equal to minus 2. So X plus 2 of minus 1 equal to minus 2. So the charge is 0. So the silver ion, the oxidation number of silver ion is 0. Okay. And next example, look at here. NiCO 4 times. In this CO and H3H2O, the charges of CO and H3H2O, these having the oxidation number is 0. So nickel to be X and CO 4 times, 4 ligands are there. The oxidation number of CO, that is equal to 0 because there is not charge in the complex ion. So X plus 4, the oxidation state of CO is 0. So X plus 0, X equal to 0. So now nickel oxidation state is 0. Okay students. And next one is effective atomic number. What is effective atomic number? The effective atomic number is defined as the resultant number of electrons with the metal atom or ion after gaining of electrons from the donor atoms of the ligands. These are represented as a effective atomic number. The effective atomic number can be EAN. It is defined as the resultant number of electrons with the metal atom or ion after gaining electrons from the donor atoms of the ligands. That is termed as a effective atomic number. Okay students, what is EAN? What is the formula of EAN? How to calculate EAN? This EAN can be proposed by Sidgwick. Sidgwick proposed effective atomic number to explain stability of the complex. EAN should explain stability of the complex ion. The EAN generally coincides with the atomic number of next noble gases in some cases. The EAN can be calculated by the formula is atomic number of the metal minus number of electrons lost in the formation plus number of electrons gained from the donor atoms of the ligands. This is the formula of the EAN. The EAN values of the different metals in respective complexes are tabulated. That means like is the atomic number. What is EAN? The atomic number of the metal minus number of electrons lost in ion formation plus number of electrons gaining from the donor atoms or donor of the ligands. Okay, now see this example. Look at here. K4 FeCN6. K4 FeCN6. In this K4 FeCN6, the metal oxidation state is +2. That means ferrous oxidation state is +2, and the atomic number of the metal ferrous atomic number is 26. Okay students, and coordination number of this complex is 6. The effective atomic number is, now we are calculate this for because the number of ligands are 6, so the coordination number is 6 and the ferrous oxidation state is +2 and atomic number is 26. So we are calculating EAN. So the values are put in this formula: 26 minus 2 plus 6 into 2. 6 into 2, that is equal to 36. This is the EAN of this complex ion. And next one is CuNH3 4 times SO4. So in this complex, the copper having oxidation state of the copper is +2 and atomic number of the copper, atomic number of the metal 29 and coordination number is 4 because the number of ligands are 4 and H3 is a ligand. Now we are calculating effective atomic number EAN. So we are calculating EAN 29 minus 2 plus how many ligands are there? 4 ligands. So 4 into 2, that is equal to 35. Okay student, are you understood these topics? I hope you like these topics, you like this video. Please like it and share it.